Hello. Earlier we have seen about how to create a component and a component consisting of a template as well as event handling. So event handling means here some buttons or tabs are there. Home, about us, contact us tab is there. So here home tab, if you are clicking, that respective page should be displayed. About us tab clicked means that respective page should be displayed, and contact us tab is clicked means that respective tab should be displayed. So for that, what we have to use the functionality is called routing. So using routing, we can get the event handling driven. So that is also component. As discussed earlier, home is one component, about us is another component, and contact us is another component. So for achieving this, what we have to use means we have to apply routing mechanism. So for getting routing mechanism, what we have to achieve is first we have to check whether whether routing is already available in the file or not. So what is that file means? You can visit angular.json. Here angular.json will be there, angular.json, and if you can visit angular.json or not angular.json, we have to visit a package.json. In that package.json, angular router is there, so which will be indicating that 13.1.0 version. This version we need to ensure so that router mechanism it would be applicable. So default it is coming as angular router, so we are allowed to perform routing mechanism. Next, what we have to do for achieving routing mechanism? So here we will be having the files like app routing module is there. So app routing module, we have to define path about us and component about us component, because here this is one component, home component, about us component, contact us component. So if you see, path is about us and this component is component name, about us component, and contact us component, and another component is it is empty. Suppose if there is no tab is returned, so default mechanism purpose we are defining this one. So and when we are defining this corresponding imports also we need to define, and the corresponding imports are like dot slash about us dot component, contact us dot component. So once we define the same name, we need to define it app dot component dot html. So here we have to define link router link, and what is that file name? About us. So about us we have to define, and we have to check whether the correct name is defined or not. So routing module, you can pick here small letter is there, so we have to define the small letter only, about us the name, and similarly contact us, so router link, and here router link also we will be having a router module. You can go and pick contact us, and this one is contact us, so defined. So about us and home also we have defined router link home, contact us, and contact us. So here how many tabs are there? We are having home, about us, contact us. So we have to define three routers here, three routers. You can define one more router. This is one router, about us and home, we can define as home, already defined home, about us, contact us. So three things are defined here. Then you can save it, and HTML also you can save it, and this one nothing. So router link we have done. Now go and run. So our application automatically running, because when we are making the code changes, it will automatically compile. So that is the beauty of the Angular. Then go and verify whether you are getting the clicks or not. Home clicked means home respective page, about us clicked means about us, and contact us clicked means contact us should come. So about us, here some mistake happened. About us, if we are clicking about us, contact us works is defined. That means we have defined some routing is incorrect. So about us component, this is a contact us component, and home component means home component. So this is about us component and contact us component, and here there is no mistake, and here contact us. So same here, you need to define about us. So about us is a small letter, you can use small letter, and about us. Now you go and see, you will get the correct definition. About home means home, about us means about us, contact us means contact us. Default whatever you are giving, default page also it will come. So in routing module, default page we have given as a home component. So it should come as a home component. If you are clicking home, it will come. If you are refreshing, home works like that, it will come. So this is how routing works. Now let us summarize. First we have to ensure package.json, whether that Angular router is available or not. So you visit this one, package.json. This is the first step. And second step is routing module. Routing module, what are all the components we are going to invoke. So routing module we have to ensure. This is the second step. Third step is app.component.html, and router link we need to provide, like href we need to provide the router link. Next one is app module.ts, whether imports are available or not. We have imported three components. One is home component, about us component, and contact us component. So when we are generating the component, that itself it will come here. So just we have to visit here, and we need to ensure whether this file is available or not, whether these components are available or not. So this is how event driven can be achieved. So as discussed earlier, a component consisting of template plus event handler. So here event is happening. If you are clicking about us, event is happening. Contact us, event is happening. Home, event is happening. Here some name purpose we have given small content, but big content like a big HTML file also you can define. So that file will be here. About us component means here HTML. So here you can make the changes and you can beautify the page. So that respective page, however you are defining about us or home dot component or contact space, you can design your own way. So that what is happening using routing, what is happening is, without doing anything, within a single page mechanism we are able to achieve. Here single page mechanism only we are able to achieve. Only the actions are changed, but page is same, but the content is changing. When we are clicking about us, we are getting about us content. When we are clicking contact us, we are getting the contact us content. This is how we can achieve the routing. Thank you.